silent thing though, huh?
Bit. Um, my favorite scene would probably be the either the outside pool scene or the red room for two completely different reasons. I think I like the aesthetics more and the visuals of the poolside scene where you're able to really see all the different characters in the film and to see all the different girls. But in the red room scene, you feel it more on a emotional level. You're able to resonate with the subject in terms of what they're going through. You can really feel it through the film, like the feelings of, being alone, isolation, that deep sadness of depression. So, yeah, those would be my two picks.
So I think my favorite scene of the House of Ladies was probably when I was walking in the aisle with all the girls and I got pushed, because it really showed how depression can make one feel so overwhelming and feel so alone and like the world just hates you. But at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter because you have people who love you.
Okay. So the plot, in my opinion, is actually interesting because if you think about House of Ladies, like from the get-go, you think House of Ladies and womanhood and girlhood and we all just girls, we love each other, feminine, light. But then in our film, we're actually talking about how womanhood can also be like bad in terms of like the emotions that us as women face. As women, we are very in tune with our emotions. We're very in tune with, that's how we were created by God, and God created us to be very nurturing with our emotions. So with women, we tend to feel, but the main character Jada, she was surrounded with females, and females are supposed to be nurturing, but why didn't she feel that way? And it showcases that when we go through our own struggles, we can be around people and we can still not feel loved. We can still not feel like we belong. And that's what Jada was feeling like in most of the scenes. So it's very ironic that you'd think that she's in a house of sisterhood and everyone is supporting each other, but we were completely ignoring her and we were just focused on the ones who were happy, and we forgot about the one who was actually feeling overwhelmed. And it was only to a point where she had to knock on the door where we actually realized, and we all opened our eyes and we all exit the house, and that's when we came together, because we finally came together as women when someone that was happy, which was Danny, the older sister, and she opened the door for Jada, and which we all saw and then supported her, and that's when we all came together only at the end. So the plot was basically a contrast from not so glamorous girlhood, but more to showcase depression and feeling alone and disassociation within a female.
Hey guys. So my favorite part of the filming process was. Okay, wait. Probably taking photos of everybody, of all the females, seeing the different sides, the different colors, the different personalities. I would say it was very interesting, you know? And it was also very enjoyable, very hard also, because some people wouldn't cooperate, like two females, not going to mention the names. But yeah, they wanted to do a combined shot and they gave me a headache. So yeah, so I'd say taking photos of everything, of everybody, was very nice. Seeing and hearing and seeing people do different things and all that type of stuff. So I would say that's definitely interesting. And yeah,
Okay, I think the most challenging part acting in the film was probably the bath scene. Never done that before in my life. It was interesting. Alex forced me to wet my hair after it was done. It was very disappointing, but I was committed. And I also think probably the most difficult part was the red room. Personally, I don't like being in such a dark place, and I think being forced to be in a room being depressed was a bit hard because I'm not someone who gets sad easily or like being sad. And then I think in general, just shooting a short film, basically the challenging part was getting everyone to listen. Working with so many people was a bit difficult, but we did a good job.
I think the most difficult thing for me was definitely trying to was the writing in the writing process was definitely trying to put myself in the shoes of a depressed person and trying to write from that perspective, which is something I've never done before because I've never been really depressed to that point in my life. So it was quite difficult to put myself in those shoes to be able to write from that standpoint. Yeah.
Now, there's people like a Wobble, you can't get him out of the film. He's always standing somewhere inside. You can't get him away.
Thank you.
He's like a Easter egg at this point in the film. So might as well, you know. He just wants to be in everywhere. He has 1,000 followers, a million followers on TikTok, and I think he's now a celebrity now and all that stuff. I don't know, just changing now. So yeah.
We were all stressing about the mic. Basically, there are interviews that were taken that you're never gonna see. But we were rushing around, going to the mall, going to spaza shops just to see if we could get a cable for the microphone to work, and it wasn't working. So that was a lot hectic. And it was on the first day also, which is kind of stressful because you still had to get the food for the girls and all of this. But in the end, we didn't feed them on the second day, which full circle moment, everyone was happy. If we ever ask you to come to a 75% shoot, just know that we don't have money and there's no more money for food. It was spent all on that one day. We spent for pizzas and cake and all of that. So, yeah. Just been informed by the staff that we are starting a GoFundMe. So please, if you are looking to donate to young creators, we all from different backgrounds, different colors, but it's fine. Please donate to us, and we'll really appreciate it. Thank you.